I'm sure a decent amount of you remember the game Skate 3. One of the few games out there where you can do sick tricks, break every single bone in your body, or play as a juicy steak, all at once. It was the third installment in EA's skateboarding game series, not including the Wii exclusive where the Wii Fitboard was used as a deck, and was released in May of 2010 for PS3 and Xbox 360. As I already mentioned, the game was great because of the large range of ways it can be played. You could do races, try to get as many points as possible. Try to get as many points as possible by breaking your bones. Abuse pedestrians. Be abused by pedestrians. Hold onto the back of a car like Marty McFly. Create your own skating arenas, and much, much more. My personal favourite, however, and I'm sure the favourite of many others, is the glitches. That's right, people liked the game because it was glitchy. Glitches included giving your character so much speed that the camera can't keep up, launching your character into the air, getting into unfinished areas by using the previous glitches, and even glitching your skateboard or character to have textures that weren't exactly intended by the game. With how positively I've spoken of the game so far, you'd probably assume that it must have been really popular when it came out, but not exactly. The game actually didn't perform as well as Electronic Arts had hoped, with former EA chief Ron Riccitiello stating, "At least for the level of excitement out there, skateboarding seems to have run its course as the representative example in that broader genre of action sports," after the release of the game. For the most part, the game would stop being printed and quiet down a bit for a few years. But that was until the unexpected happened.
How's it going, Rez? My name's PewDiePie.
In January of 2014, PewDiePie uploaded the video Skate 3 Funny Moments Part 1, the beginning of what would be the true rise of Skate 3's popularity, nearly 4 years after its release. The very first thing Felix mentions about the game in his first video pretty much sums it up.
This game is actually kind of old, but I heard it was hilarious, so I thought we were just gonna go freestyling and see what's gonna happen.
In these videos, PewDiePie would explore different elements of the game, but particularly the hilarious glitches and experiences within Skate 3. Pewds would make a total of 10 Skate 3 videos on his channel, which isn't a huge amount, but each video amassed an immense amount of views. As of writing, PewDiePie's first Skate 3 video has a total of nearly 25 million views. Obviously, these videos had a big impact. 10 days after PewDiePie's first video, the PewDiePie of the greener tinge, Jacksepticeye, began his own series of Skate 3 videos, bringing even more attention to the game. By the way, I should note that NerdCubed uploaded some Skate 3 videos a few months prior to PewDiePie, which was quite possibly the reason Pewds decided to play the game, but the massive audience watching PewDiePie was probably the reason why his videos were so extremely successful in bringing attention to the game. While I love PewDiePie's Skate 3 videos and how funny they are, for me, Jack's videos are definitely my personal favourite. The sheer amount of energy he brought to the game really proved its full potential. While Pewds mainly explored the glitches and funny parts of the game, which Jack also did, Jacksepticeye's videos also demonstrated the game's potential to be a good skating simulator that can be played for a fun, virtual, admittedly unrealistic skateboarding experience, with videos trying to do epic stunts like a double flip, an unintended trick in the game.
Oh yes! Yes!
Another YouTuber, ZexyZek, is even more noteworthy due to the fact that he played Skate 3 closer to the release date, far before PewDiePie, back in 2012. However, his skate videos wouldn't take off to their peak until late 2016 and early 2017, where Skate 3 had another revival. Obviously, more than 2 main YouTubers contributed to the resurgence. Jack and Pewds were just the ones I happened to watch at the time. Other contributors included Vanos Gaming, The Gaming Lemon, DanTDM, Markiplier, El Rubius OMG, Jelly, Helix Snake, and many more. EA wasn't blind to the attention Skate 3 was getting, so they started to reprint the game. The incredible amount of attention that Skate 3 was getting during 2014, especially considering new copies allowed new players to indulge themselves, actually led Skate 3 to chart again within the top 40 UK charts, even surpassing the top 20, and caused sales of the game to rise 32.9% higher in the first half of 2014 than the performance of the game in the entire previous year. After Skate 3's big spike in popularity from YouTube, the game slowly began to fade, and eventually, near the end of 2016, Electronic Arts shut down the online servers for the game. But the players were still there. In similar fashion to PewDiePie in 2014, ZexyZek began a series of Skate 3 videos in early 2017. The first video of this new series has nearly 23 million views as of writing, showing that his impact was just as strong as Felix's. Many of these videos were a part of his challenge series, where viewers could submit challenges for John to attempt, which helped to build the Skate 3 community once again. ZexyZek also made videos collaborating with other Skate 3 YouTubers, further building the community around the game. This second resurgence was also thanks to Xbox. 2016 was a year in which Xbox made a plethora of games from the Xbox 360 backwards compatible, allowing them to be played on the modern Xbox One. Fans of Skate 3, including myself, scurried to vote for Skate 3 to be added to the list of playable games. And finally, on the 10th of November 2016, just before ZexyZek's new series, the game was made backwards compatible. Some other creators continued to make Skate 3 videos as well in 2017, but there weren't as many participating as back in 2014 and 2015. Later on, in 2018, EA temporarily turned the servers for the game back on, nearly 2 years after shutting them down, and brought them back again permanently in 2019, leaving them on to this very day, meaning online multiplayer such as races, trick competitions, or simply messing around in a lobby is something that can be done right now, nearly 11 years after the game's release, which is kind of crazy. Though it must be said that the servers do kind of suck and is pretty laggy, but it can still be great fun when it's working. So, what's the current state of the game? Well, as I said, the servers are currently up. In the past couple years, people such as Jacksepticeye have revisited the game, and ZexyZek is actually making videos still, which are doing pretty well. The viewership is definitely lower than during the spikes of popularity, but there is clearly still an audience. At EA's EA Play event back in 2020, where they announced upcoming games, they announced that they are actually working on a new untitled Skate game, obviously exciting the still present fans of the series. People have been asking for a Skate 4 for a long time, so there's already a decent amount of hype. Though, it is important to remember that the game at this stage is simply untitled, not necessarily a sequel to Skate 3, and there have been rumours that this game could be designed for mobile. But, let's hope not. The question is, could a Skate 4 satisfy fans of Skate 3? Most of the people who enjoyed Skate 3, especially those who found it after its resurgences, found fun in it, often not for the skating, but the glitches and other shenanigans within the game. Whether EA will recognise this or not when creating their new game, we are yet to know, as barely anything has been revealed about the game. Hey guys, while I was writing this script, new information about the next Skate game was actually released. To quickly sum it up, EA announced that a new studio of theirs named Full Circle will be developing the game, and they are currently looking for people to hire, which probably suggests that the game isn't too far into development. There is still no title or hint as to what platforms the game will be playable on, but what I found most intriguing about this new information was this statement here. We're working on the next evolution of Skate, and set to deliver an experience that will embrace and build upon everything our community found special about the previous games. So it looks like EA is aware of what fans liked about Skate 3, which gives me great hope that this new game could be just what everyone is hoping for, as I'm sure I'm not alone in hoping for another game that isn't only fun because of the skating, but additionally for the joy that can be found elsewhere. Hey guys, I really hope you liked this video. This is the first I've made like this, and I hope to make it a common thing. Not necessarily about video games, but I'll see where it takes me if this gets any views. If any of you guys have suggestions of a topic you'd like me to cover in a video, please feel free to comment below. I'll read every one. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be extremely appreciated, and subscription would make my day. Also, please check out the YouTubers I mentioned in this video. The credit for my love of the game goes to them. These guys were a huge part of my childhood and are just entertaining in general. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
99 made it to another better part of me. One made it to the other side and grew a part of me. None of them will ever get a piece of my heart, but I don't really mind though.